assess control of metalworking fluid mist during CNC machining, you can use a dust lamp to inform your risk assessment, to identify which machines result in the greatest exposure to workers and should be prioritised for installation of LEV. To set up the equipment, firstly mount the dust lamp on a stand and position the lamp to shine through the area where the mist cloud is thought to be present. For CNC machine, this will be across the front of the enclosure by the doors, but also at the back of the machine and across the top if the machine design is open. If possible, lower the background lighting by arranging for the normal lighting to be temporarily turned off. This will improve the contrast and make it easier to observe the particle cloud. Then turn the dust lamp on. Look at a slight angle up the beam through the airborne particles back towards the dust lamp. Shield your eyes from the main beam using a book or board. Setting up a black background behind the area will make the particle cloud stand out even more. You can record your observations using photos or video. If taking still images, be sure to disable the flash and use a stand to achieve a sharp, steady image. If shooting video, select a manual setting if possible to prevent the camera constantly adjusting the exposure settings. Stills from videos can also be used. To check the integrity of the CNC enclosure, look for particles outside the enclosure during machining. Then, look for particles when the doors are opened by the operative. Is mist escaping from the machine towards the worker? If so, this shows additional control of the mist is needed, most often through installation of LEV and use of a time delay. You should check a range of machining programs, as the mist generated may be different. The programs which generate the most mist should be used to prioritise installing LEV. There's further information on using a dust lamp in the guidance document MDHS 82-2. A DRAM can also be used, but only in combination with a dust lamp and acknowledging the limitations of their use in this environment. To use a DRAM, set up the instrument according to the manufacturer's instructions. Ensure there's no particle generating work activities going on nearby at the time, for example welding or grinding. If this is not possible, make a note of what activities are happening and how close they are. When the CNC machine is not operating, turn on the DRAM and allow the reading to settle. This is your background particle level before CNC machining. Start the machining operation and hold the DRAM near to the operator's position. Wait for the reading to stabilise. This will depend on the instrument, but is usually over about a minute. Record the reading on the DRAM and the corresponding observations from using the dust lamp.